All right. Let's not waste any time and get right to the thick of things. Also, congratulations, Apple, getting first. I don't see the point of it, but congratulations. Zach's not here right now. I'm taking over for the stream.
Standing by.
And thank you, Prime, for checking in, I suppose. It's not like I really missed you or anything. I'm only here once a week at most. So don't get too comfortable with this. Well, speaking of getting comfortable, we still need to get Terajima up to speed. Elk is still missing for some reason. It might have something to do with Mita. She's been acting strange after all. And before we leave, we do need to stock up. As the old saying goes, failure to prepare is preparing to fail. And I will not be caught with my pants down. We're good for that. We just need a few more speed scrolls. I refuse to move around at normal speed. That's just unacceptable, especially with all the menu navigation we have to do. Alright, so, level 27. How about we just jump 10 levels ahead? Just throw Terajima into the deep end. She's gonna learn one way or another. Assuming, of course, we can find a suitable combination of keywords. I suppose we can just go back to Carmina Gadelico. Have to say, though, Terajima should consider herself lucky that Kite is even going through all this trouble to bring her up to speed. Maybe not 32. 48's a bit too high. We're looking around the 37 range. Good enough. I could say something very cynical about this situation, but I'm not going to get Zach in trouble for what I said. And just like that, we're starting off the fight. Alright. What I will say, though, is Kite's a good-hearted boy to go through all this trouble. His friend's in a coma. He's trying to figure it out. The people running the show either seem to be doing nothing or actively impeding him getting in the way. It's only natural he'd do something rash. Especially when you take into account that he's still a middle school boy. But even with all the setbacks, all the hardship, he's still a good-hearted boy. You have to admire that. But I see we're in a snow level now. I always hear from Zach's friends online, those who have never experienced snow, how they wish they could experience snow. And I'm just sitting here in the back of my head, thinking to myself, no, you don't. You guys gush all on and on about how beautiful and wonderful snow is. It's not. It's just inconvenience powder. It gets in the way. It piles up everywhere. You have to shovel it. You have to clear it out of your driveway. It makes the roads slippery, making everyone more prone to accidents. You know, that really doesn't do much when I'm in this form. Oh dear. Alright. We're not dealing with this. Oh no. Well, this is going downhill real fast. Of course, Terajima doesn't have any healing items. Typical. I'll refrain from saying any more on the matter, but back on the topic of snow. It makes the roads that much more dangerous. As if people weren't bad enough at driving. The moment it starts snowing, it's almost as if they forget how to drive completely. And of course, if they haven't remembered to change their tires, oh boy, they're gonna end up in a ditch. And I'm gonna drive by and laugh and laugh and laugh. I mean, for goodness sakes. They're called summer tires for a reason. Alright, wise man, heal yourself up. Because we all know Terajima can't do it. Now we need to get... Of course, every time. Every time. We're gonna have to restock in these real quick. Admittedly, I wish I lived somewhere where it didn't snow. But considering my current situation, it would be unwise for me to move anywhere else. Oh dear. So many wandering enemies. And of course, they always target the Wave Master first. I mean, practicality speaking, it is the smart thing to do. I'm just saying how incredibly annoying it is I have to burn one of these healing items every single time. Fortunately, this time we didn't have to do such a thing. Terajima's finally pulling her weight. Who would have thought? But she's still several levels below everyone else in the party. And look at that, another level up. Where is she at? 32. We're gonna have to babysit her a few more dungeons and fields before she gets up to level 50 like everyone else. Except Balmung. Balmung seems to be level 60 because of course he is. Of course, one of the quote-unquote best players in the world would be higher level than everyone else. I don't know what they were thinking making him level 60. Did they honestly think we just put him on the party permanently? Solely because of that? Solely because he looks like a cool knight dude with angelic wings? Please. I'm always the one who raises everyone equally in terms of level. Now, there are several ways you could take that. The more optimistic way is no one gets left behind. The more cynical is, of course, if I'm forced to bring a certain party member along and they're woefully underleveled, I'm just causing more problems for myself. So you could see this as simply future-proofing myself. Preventing a problem from even having the chance to happen. I mean, we've seen it already. We've already had several side quests where we had to bring certain party members along. Fortunately, I was always prepared for the situation by having them adequately leveled up and geared up. That way, I prevented them from being dead weight. In fact, we still have many specific character-centric side quests we need to do. And I know one of them involves Terajima, which is the main reason why we're trying to level her up so fast. Oh, jeez. Full up on useless items already, huh? Why on earth did they give us only a 40 item limit? It seems ridiculous. Not to mention arbitrary. 40 is nowhere near enough. Now get rid of this thing immediately. So what if Wise Man is poisoned? It'll wear off. If the poison was much more severe, maybe I'd be worried. But if it's a slow damage over time, it's nothing to concern ourselves with. Granted, it is annoying, I will admit that. But if it's not a fast damage over time, then there's no reason to worry. It'll wear off and we'll just heal up the damage it's done. If only real-life poison was that easy to manage. Just another reason why video games are inferior to real life. Perhaps Tsukasa from .hack Sign had a point.